Hello, hello.
Hello,
How are you?
I am fine.
That's perfect. How was your weekend? What did you do this weekend?
This weekend I had two Halloweens.
Really?
Yes,
A lot of party.
yes.
That's great. Did you wear a costume?
No,
Oh, come on. It's a
no,
tradition.
I don't. Yes, it's tradition, but I don't. Well, in this is Halloween, I had more parties, but it's good.
Okay, excellent. Very good. And did you have homework or no? Oh, you finished your exam, right?
Yes.
That's perfect. It was a very good exam. So no problem. There were no problems. Well,
Okay.
let's start in on unit 10.
Okay. Then.
Beginning of unit 10, the page is 84. First dates. Oh my god, first dates. Interesting topic.
Yes.
Uh, we have to make pairs of opposite adjectives. We have to use them to describe places in the pictures. So we have pictures A, B, C, D, and E. And we have the adjectives. Repeat. Empty,
Empty.
unfriendly,
Unfriendly.
safe,
Safe.
light,
Light.
crowded,
Crowded. Crowded.
crowd, yes, friendly,
Friendly.
dark,
Dark.
dangerous.
Dangerous.
So now on your notebook, you will make a list of
Okay.
these adjectives with their opposites. So you will have, for example, empty. Empty. What's the opposite of empty? Then unfriendly. And what's the opposite of unfriendly? Safe. What is the opposite of safe? And light. So try to find the opposites. So tell me, what do you think the opposite of empty is? Or unfriendly, or safe, or like, which one do you have?
The unfriendly sería friendly.
Friendly, exactly. Very good. So we have friendly. Unfriendly, friendly. Fantastic. Have
Um,
any other?
empty. No, impie. No, empty.
Empty. Yes.
Empty. Empty. Crow, crowded.
Yes. Oops. Crowded. Great. Another
Light, dangerous.
for which one?
Con light
Light.
or safe.
Okay. Safe. Dangerous. And light. The opposite of light is dark. The dark side. Dark.
Dark, oscuro. Dangerous, peligroso. Safe, seguro.
Yes. Exactly that. Perfect. Well, now that we have these pairs of opposites, it's time to use these adjectives to describe the places. So, letter A. Letter A, we have a group
Friendly.
of friends in a restaurant. Okay, maybe we can say maybe the people at the restaurant are friendly, right?
Okay.
Perfect. That's a good option for this image A. So you will continue with sentences for B, C, D, and E. Work on your sentences, please. Tell me when you finish to check your answers.
I in the option D, I don't know how to say pasillo o puente o no sé qué sea.
It's like a street, like Madero Street. Maybe
In the D,
it's a. Oh, letter D. Don't know. Maybe, well, we say ale for pasillo. but it looks like a tunnel.
Ah, okay. And C is edificio, is edificio, ¿cómo es?
Building,
Building.
building, yes, building.
Okay.
So you finish?
Yes.
Perfect. Tell me the sentence for letter B.
B. The street is dangerous. Dangerous or dangerous.
Dangerous, yes.
Dangerous when have a lot of people.
When it has a lot of people, or when it's crowded. Because remember, a lot of people, crowded. The opposite of empty. Empty, no people. Crowded, a lot of people. In the case of people.
Okay.
So we can say your sentence can be the street is dangerous when it's crowded, right? Okay, perfect. What did you write for letter C?
The building is light.
Is what?
Light.
Okay, yes, the building is light and empty. No people. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, letter D.
Letter D, the tunnel is dark and dangerous.
The tunnel is dark and dangerous. Perfect. Very good. And letter E.
The woman is unfriendly. The other two gears.
Okay. The women in blue, in a blue shirt, is unfriendly to the other women. Yes, exactly. Oh my God, perfect. Well, now that we have checked this vocabulary, it's moment to continue. Let me close here. And we will see a little bit more vocabulary. So please go to page 152. 152. It's 10A. Adjectives to describe places. Those are adjectives to describe places. Match the adjectives with the correct pictures. Listen and check. So we have images A and B. One is dark and the other is light. Which one is dark, A or B?
Dark A.
A is dark, so letter B is light. Excellent. Continue, please, on your notebook. Tell me if you have any question with the adjectives. And we will check your answers with the audio when you finish, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
I finish.
Excellent. Didn't you have any problems?
No.
Okay, excellent. So let's check. Let's go to the audio.
1. Dark. A. 2. Light. B. 3. Empty. D. 4. Crowded. C. 5. Friendly. F. 6. Unfriendly. E. 7. Lovely. H. 8. Horrible. G. 9. Beautiful. J. 10. Ugly. I. 11. Safe. L. 12. Dangerous. K.
Okay, perfect. So did you have all the answers correct?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Problems with the adjectives?
No. I see the pronunciation.
Okay, perfect. Well, now that we have this new vocabulary, let's use on exercise number 2. Complete the sentences with adjectives from exercise 1. Number 1, why is this restaurant? Perhaps the food's not good. So if the food is not good, no people. Why is this restaurant empty? Yes. Why is this restaurant empty? Perhaps the food's not good. Okay. What about number 2? We love living in this area because it's for the children to play outside.
Lovely,
Lovely could be, maybe
or beautiful.
beautiful. What about safe?
Safe.
For the children to play outside, right? Okay,
Yes,
continue with the others. Tell me when you finish, please.
I finish.
Okay, excellent. So, people are what?
Friendly.
Okay, read the number 4 with your answer, please.
Okay. I usually walk to work. There is a bus, but it's always crowded, and you can get a seat.
Okay, perfect. Remember pronunciation. There's a bus.
There's a bus.
Okay, yes,
Okay.
bus. Number 5.
The outside of our apartment building is a bit ugly, but it's not a problem. You can you can't see it when you're inside.
Okay, repeat. Building,
Building?
no building. B,
Ah,
building.
building.
Yes. Number 6.
My bedrooms is my favorite room. It has big windows and it's really light all day.
Excellent. I think this is right. Let's check with the answers in the book.
Okay.
So here we have empty, safe, friendly, crowded, ugly, and light. Fantastic. Problems with these adjectives?
No.
Not really.
No.
Great. Well, it's time to go back to the student's book, page 84. Exercise 2. We have the definition for first date. Help me reading the definition for first date. What's a first date? First date.
Date? Cita?
Yes. Here we have the definition. Please read the definition.
Okay. Meeting. Yes, meeting.
Yes.
A meeting, usually at a restaurant, movie, theater.
Theater. Yes. Movie theater.
Movie theater. See,
ETC.
with a new person when you're looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yes, exactly. So it's a romantic appointment. So we call it date. Yes. A first date is the first time you meet a person with romantic purposes. Well, now we have to choose 3. What you consider 3 good places for a first date from the ideas we have here. A restaurant, a movie theater, a cafe, your house, a shopping mall, a club, and a bowling alley. So, what 3 places do you consider to be a good place for a first date?
What is bowling alley?
Alley.
Alley. Alley.
This is the alley, yes. And the bowling is this with 3 holes here.
Okay.
And we have 2.
Okay.
Yes, that's a bowling alley.
3 options. Café.
Date.
Pero el café es el de las tiendas, ¿no?
No, it's like a coffee shop, a cafeteria. It's a cafe,
Ah,
like in
okay.
Mexico, a cafe. Mhm.
A café. A
So,
café,
mhm,
a bowling alley,
a bowling alley.
bowling alley, a movie. Yes, movie.
A movie theater.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, why do you think a movie theater is a good place for a first date?
I can see what movie like here.
Uh-huh.
His, like his, his,
Likes.
uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay, perfect. And why do you think a good place for a first date is a cafe?
A cafe, because we can see,
Uh-huh.
yes, we
You
can
can
see
see
the
each
people,
other.
bueno, the person, yes, this person,
Uh-huh.
a
Yes.
person, and we can speak more.
Okay, yes, exactly. Very good. And what about the bowling alley? What do you think?
uh,
Idea.
because I can see if it's a person divertida,
Uh,
funny,
Maybe amusing person.
amusing person,
Yes,
and we can speak more.
yes, exactly. Okay, fantastic. I think you have good reasons. Maybe I don't agree with the movie theater, but in general, it's okay. Well, now let's read. Read the text. Which three places are a bad idea for a first date? Which three places are a good idea? So you will read first in silence and you will write on your notebook three places, good idea for a first date. And on the other column, you have to write three places, bad idea for a first date. Okay? According
Okay.
to the text. So come on, work individually, read in silence in this moment, and tell me when you have your list of three good places and three bad places for a first.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. So tell me your list of three good places and three bad places.
It's good the walk in the park
Uh huh.
and the bowling alley
Uh huh.
and coffee.
Okay, cafe, right?
Aha, cup of
Okay.
coffee or lunch.
Which ones are the three bad places for a first date?
Uh, which?
Which ones? ¿Cuáles? Which ones?
¿Cuáles fueron los motivos?
No, which ones are the bad places?
De,
The,
ok, las que no.
ajá,
The movie, yes, the movie.
movie theater.
The club, a club, no, it's a
A
good idea.
club.
And restaurant.
An expensive restaurant. Okay, exactly. Very good. Well, pay attention. In the answers, we have bad idea, a movie theater, a club, expensive restaurant. Good idea, park, bowling alley, and cafe. Excellent. Well, now let's read the complete text out loud. Where not to go on a first date. Where not go on a first date. Continue. You have a date.
You have a date with someone special and you don't know where to go. Don't
Yes.
make the mistake of choosing the wrong place. Here are three places not to go.
Three places. Places
Place,
not go.
okay. Three places not go, not go, not
Not go.
not go.
Yes, because you will put the no and the letter T together. Not to. Not go.
Okay, not go.
Yes, exactly. Okay, a movie theater. Why?
A movie tire,
The theater.
theater, the
Theater.
theater. Okay, a movie theater. Do you want to sit in a dark room in silence during your first date? Date?
Uh-huh. So do you want to sit? Do you want to sit in a dark room in silence during your first date? No. Continue.
Then don't go to the movies. How about going to the park instead?
Instead,
Instead, nothing is more important than conversation. ¿Sí es conversation?
conversation. Yes.
Conversation on a first date and a
Walk.
in
Remember L?
walk, uh,
Walk.
walk and a walk in the park gives
Gives you.
gives you uh, lots of time to talk and have fun together. It's more romantic than a movie theater
Yeah, theater. Yeah, it's an option.
theater
Theater.
a theater, and it's also also
Also.
cheaper.
Uh-huh.
In fact, it's free.
Yes. Questions with vocabulary in this part.
Cheaper.
Cheaper. It's the opposite of expensive. Cheaper. Más barato. Cheaper. Cheap. Barato. This is a comparative. Cheaper. Más barato. Okay. A
Okay.
club. Continue with a club.
A club, music, dancing, beautiful people. A date at a club sounds great, or maybe not. It's impossible to talk, and a lot of people don't feel comfortable. No, com, com qué? Comfort,
Comfortable.
comfort, com,
Com- comfortable.
coms, comfortable,
Yes.
comfortable, comfortable on a crowded dance floor. Why not go bowling? A bowling
Uh-huh.
alley is quiet, quiet,
Quieter.
quieter and more relaxed than a club, and it's cheaper.
Okay. Yes. Questions with vocabulary here.
Quiet, it's quieto, ¿no? Es más tranquilo.
Yes. Más tranquilo. Exactly.
No,
So let's continue. An expensive restaurant.
an expensive restaurant. It's a popular first date, but a middle in an expensive
Expensive.
expensive restaurant is of often
Often or often. Mhm.
often a bad idea. It can be it can be hard to
Yes.
relax and be yourself in restaurant, especially if it's pretty quiet.
Yes.
It's better to meet in a cafe for a cup or for a cup of coffee or lunch. It's more
Comfortable.
comfortable than a restaurant. And if things aren't going well, it's also
Also.
also is easier to
Easier.
easier to escape
Escape. Yes. Escape.
or final piece of
Our final piece.
or final piece of advice.
Uh-huh.
Don't be late. Don't be late. There's nothing worse than a late date.
Excellent. Very good. Questions with vocabulary.
¿Quieto o tranquilo?
Tranquilo.
Tranquilo. Better.
There's nothing worse.
Okay.
Yes, okay, perfect. Well, now let's talk about it. So, Danae, how many boyfriends have you had?
Um, two.
Two boyfriends. Tell me about the last one. Do you remember your last boyfriend? Do you remember the first date? How was the first date?
The first day was where? Where? Was
It was.
it was
Where did you go?
and we
Uh-huh.
went the viveros. Viveros.
Okay. Uh-huh. So it was in a park.
Yes.
And how was it? What did you do? Speaking?
Yes, we spoke
Uh-huh.
and ate
Uh-huh.
ice cream.
Ate. We ate.
We ate ice cream
Ice cream. Uh-huh.
and yeah, finished.
Okay. And where did you meet him?
And quite in the university.
I met him
I met him.
at the university.
Yes.
Okay. Exercise 6. I'm sorry, 4. Complete the sentences with words from the text. It's than a movie theater. A bowling alley is and than a club. It's to meet in a cafe. It's also to escape. There's nothing than a late date. All these sentences are in the text. Find them in the text and copy the correct sentences, the correct words to complete the sentences, please. Tell me when you finish to check your sentences.
Okay. I finish.
Okay, perfect. So, it's what?
More romantic.
It's more romantic than a movie theater. Okay, perfect. So let me type here. We have more romantic. Number 2, a bowling alley is
Whiter. Whiter.
okay. Quieter.
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 And more relaxed.
More
Relax.
relaxed or relaxing.
It's
Okay, let me see. There's
relax it.
oh, more relaxed.
Relaxed.
Okay, I got it. More relaxed. Perfect. Number 3, it's
Better.
better.
Uh-huh.
Okay. 4.
Worse.
4.
Worse.
I don't think so. Look
W. O.
No. Checking the text.
There's nothing worse.
Yeah, but that's number 5. I need number 4.
4. Yes. Easier. 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 Easier.
Easier.
Easier.
And worse. Yes, exactly. Okay, perfect. So look at these words. We have more romantic, more relaxed, quieter, better, easier, worse. Okay. Don't forget these words. Let's continue with exercise 5. Look at the sentences. So we have to complete the rules. To make the comparative form of a short adjective, for example, cheap, we add what at the end of the word of the adjective cheap? What is the comparative?
Cheap. Cheaper.
Sorry?
Cheaper.
Yes, so we have to add er. Cheap, cheaper.
Okay.
But when we have comparative form of a long adjective, for example, comfortable, we put
Hard to. It can be hard to.
comfortable. What is the comparative for comfortable?
I don't know.
No? Look
No.
in the text.
Um,
Look for comfortable and with a word before.
relax. Relaxing.
And now let's go to the text. Wait a second.
Don't feel yes.
Okay, so here. Look, where is comfortable?
Don't feel comfortable. Comfortable.
Don't feel comfortable. Can be found, especially cafe, coffee, lunch. More comfortable. For example, because it's long, more comfortable or more romantic. Or
Okay.
yes. So what do we use when we have long adjectives? We use more. Like in comfortable, we say more comfortable. So we put more. So the comparative forms of good and bad are, what do you think?
Air.
Better or good?
More.
And what?
Better.
Better and worse.
Worse.
Yes, better and worse. Perfect. Better and worse. Okay, so remember, if the comparative form of an adjective is er, like cheap, cheaper, short, shorter, cold, colder. But if we have long adjectives like comfortable, 3 syllables, more syllables, we say more. More comfortable, more romantic, more interesting, more boring. Yes?
Yes.
We have irregular adjectives like good, changes is not gooder or more good, is better. Bad is not badder or more bad is worse. Those are the irregular adjectives. So let's check the grammar box. Comparative adjectives. Short adjectives. One syllable adjective like cheap or hard. It's only one syllable. Cheap. Hard. We have to put er. Cheaper. Harder. Or if we have two syllables adjective ending in y, like easy, but y, c, we change the y for I and then add er, easier. So it's cheaper than a movie theater. It's harder to relax in a restaurant. It's easier to escape. But it's different when we have long adjectives. We have nothing is more important than conversation. A bowling alley is more relaxed than a club. And we have the irregular adjectives. A cafe is better than a restaurant. A date in a movie theater is worse than in a park. So a comparative adjective has to be formed with an adjective and the rules er or more, or maybe it's irregular, and it's used to compare two elements. You compare two elements. For example, it, maybe walking in the park, it is cheaper than a movie theater. You are comparing one activity with the other activity, going to the movies or walking in the park. It's harder to relax in a restaurant. So harder than another activity. Or it's easier to escape. You are comparing two. For example, let's talk about, let's use beautiful. Beautiful, it's a long adjective, beautiful. So what's the comparative? The comparative of beautiful?
More?
Yes, more beautiful. So I can use the adjective first. The adjective is beautiful. I can say, for example, Shakira is adjective, beautiful. Yes? Comma, but Talia is, and I need a comparative because I'm comparing two elements. Shakira and Talia is more beautiful, and I will use than Shakira, or only more beautiful. It's possible too. Shakira is beautiful, but Talia is more beautiful. I can say, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo is a good player. Good is my adjective. But Messi is, what is the comparative for good?
Gooder.
Remember, it's irregular.
Better.
Yes. But Messi is better. Yes?
Okay.
That's the way we use the comparatives.
Only cheaper, harder, and easier is regular, or is more?
No, it's a very big list.
Okay.
Only examples.
The adjectives.
Let's go to the grammar practice book, page 130. 130. 10A, comparative adjectives. So, again, we have the adjectives. The adjectives are words that describe a noun. Yes, we use them for descriptions. And a comparative is comparing two elements. Yeah, for example, we use a comparative adjective plus than to compare two things or people. For example, we have the adjective here, nice, big, and good. But we are comparing two elements. What are the two elements we are comparing? Well, we are comparing the park with the bus station. We are comparing Los Angeles with San Francisco. We are comparing the lasagna with the chicken. So it's a comparison always between two elements. Yes? And I use the comparative form of the adjective, not the adjective, but the comparative form of the adjective. So I say nice, nicer, big, bigger, good, better, because good is irregular. Remember, so good becomes better. Then I have my sentences here. The park is nicer than the bus station. Los Angeles is bigger than San Francisco. The lasagna here is better than the chicken. So we have some other examples. Pay attention. Listen to the example.
Adam is older than me. Julie is friendlier than Laura. Skiing is more dangerous than walking.
So in the first example, we are comparing Adam versus me, my person. Julie in the second versus Laura. And the activity of skiing versus the activity of walking. So Adam is older than me. Maybe Adam is 50 years old and I am 44 years old. So Adam is older than me. Julie is friendlier than Laura, and skiing is more dangerous than walking. Yes, when you walk, it's very safe, but if you ski in the mountain, it's very dangerous. Yes, perfect. Okay. So we have some rules for spelling the different adjectives. For example, as we mentioned before, when the adjective is only one syllable, we add er at the end of the adjective. So nice, it's only one syllable. Nice, nicer. Safe, safer. We add only er because the ending of the adjective is e. So no double e, only one. Safer, nicer. One syllable adjectives ending in a consonant, vowel consonant, we add er and double the last consonant. Consonant, vowel, consonant T, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant G. We double the T and we double the G. So hotter with double T and bigger with double G. When an adjective ends in consonant Y, we usually change the Y to I and then add ER, like in the case of easy, easier with I. Friendly, friendlier with I. Happy, happier with I. But there are some exceptions. Shy, we don't change. We keep shyer. Dry, drier. And when we have two or more syllable adjectives not ending in I, we usually use more plus the adjective. So dangerous, dangerous, 3 syllables, more dangerous. Crowded, 2 syllables not ending in Y, more crowded. Modern, more modern. And finally, we have the irregular adjectives. Let me erase. And in the irregular adjectives, good is better, bad is worse, far is further or farther. With some two-syllable adjectives, we usually use here, not more. Quiet, quieter. Narrow, narrower. These are exceptions. We can use less. Another option is to use less. More or less. Más o menos. Less. I'm less stressed on the weekend. Estoy menos estresado. I'm less stressed on the weekend than during the week, which is similar to say I'm more relaxed on the weekend than during the week. So this is the principal idea. Questions? Not in this moment.
Yes.
Maybe in the exam.
Yes, that.
Okay, number 1. Complete the sentences with the comparatives of the adjectives in parentheses. We have the question, do you think a walk on the beach is than going to a bowling alley? So we have romantic, 3 syllables, we have to use more. More romantic. So do you think a walk on the beach is more romantic than going to a bowling alley? Number 2, the second date is usually, then we have to use easy, exciting, large, good, wet, cheap, bad. So remember, if it's a 1 syllable adjective, 2 syllables ending in Y, 2 or 3 or more syllables, and irregulars to complete this exercise. So please complete on your notebook. If you have any question, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions.
I finished.
Okay, fantastic. So number 2.
Number 2 is easier.
Come on, tell me all the sentence. The second date.
The second date is usually easier. Easier
Than the first. Perfect. Number 3.
Number 3, playing video games. It's more video games is more exciting
Yes.
than watching TV.
Perfect. Watching.
Watching TV.
4.
The apartments here are more no large,
Yes, so the apartments here are larger. Repeat, larger.
larger than those downtown downtown
Downtown.
downtown. Okay,
Perfect. 5. Sneakers.
sneakers are better than sandals for long
Walks.
walks up
Yes.
mountain
Yes, long walks of mountains. Yes, of course.
mountain.
Okay. 6.
6. It's usually wear here in the spring than in the summer.
So repeat. Here.
Here,
Here. Yes. 7.
the movies are cheaper than the theater.
Yes. Good. 8.
Uh, calling someone the wrong name on a date is worse than being a
Okay.
few minutes late.
Okay.
A
Repeat. Being a few minutes late.
being a few minutes late.
Yes, exactly. Perfect. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. So no problems with the adjectives. You know how to create the adjectives, the comparative adjectives now. Well, let's see what happens with exercise number 2.
Number
Look at
2.
the pictures. Choose the correct words and include comparative adjectives to complete the sentences. So we have the first sentence, the first set of people here. So we say, my hair was a lot or a bit when I was younger. So she's younger in the second picture here. So my hair was a lot or a bit what when I was younger. Well, it's a big difference between this and this, right? So I think it's going to be longer. So my hair was longer when I was younger. But a lot or a bit? A big difference or a small difference? A big difference, right? My hair was a lot longer when I was young. Yes? Do you agree? It's true or no?
A lot. Yes.
Yes, my hair was a lot longer when I was younger. Fantastic. Now we have to write the sentences for number 2. Joe and Chris, 8 kilograms, 16 kilograms for the suitcases. The distance between Mexico City and Seoul to London. So you have to select if it's a big difference, a small difference, and the correct adjective, comparative adjective. Questions with the activity?
No.
Okay, so come on, answer on your book and we will check when you finish.
Okay.
Okay, so Joe's
Joe's suitcase is much bigger than Chris.
Okay, but not bigger because it's almost the same size, but the difference is in kilograms. So it's much heavier. Yes, it's talking about weight, kilograms, not size. Yes?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Well, what about the number 3? Mexico City is
little farther for London than Seoul.
than Seoul.
So
Yes, Seoul. Okay, fantastic. Very good. Problems?
and and two, and heavier,
Heavier.
heavier.
Yes, remember we have the adjective heavy. Yes, like heavy metal,
Okay,
heavy.
pesado.
Yes, and the
Okay,
comparative is ending in Y, so we change Y for I and ER. Heavier, más pesado. Yes, it's
okay.
heavier. That's it. Perfect. Okay, well, now that you know this, it's time to go back to the student's book, page 85, exercise 6. It's about pronunciation, ER endings. Listen and repeat the adjectives and comparatives. Pay attention, listen and repeat.
Big, bigger.
Big, bigger.
Noisy, noisier.
Noisy, noisier.
Cheap, cheaper.
Cheap, cheaper.
Empty, emptier.
Empty, emptier.
Exactly. So, exercise B, say the sentences. So, tell me the sentences. Read the sentences, please. 1.
Bangkok is cheaper than Singapore.
Great. Number 2.
Tokyo is safer than Los Angeles. Angeles?
Angeles, yes.
Angeles?
It's in English. Dana, it's not Spanish. Number 3.
Winters are darker in Iceland than in Sweden.
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 Sweden. 4.
Sweden? Sweden?
Okay, yes. Number 3,
Ah.
Sweden.
Sweden.
Number 4, Zurich.
Zurich is quieter
Quieter.
than Rome.
Okay, 5.
The market is friendlier
Friendlier.
there than the shopping center.
And 6.
The bus is busier than the train.
Okay, repeat. The bus
The bus
is busier
is busier
than the train.
than the train.
Excellent. Listen to the pronunciation in the audio.
1,
Bangkok is cheaper than Singapore.
2,
Tokyo is safer than Los Angeles.
3,
Winters are darker in Iceland than in Sweden.
4,
Zurich is quieter than Rome.
5,
The market is friendlier than the shopping centre.
6.
The bus is busier than the train.
Okay, so that's the pronunciation for these comparatives, remember. And well, we will continue working with them next class. It's time to go. Thank you very much for your attention, Danae, and see you on Wednesday.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.